Hi, I'm Becky Rose Dungeon Gal, and this is another episode of Dungeon Master Mistakes. Today we're going to be looking at NPC combat. Picture the scene, if you will, where a wizard is taking on some kind of nightmarish spectre. A cleric is under assault from zombies. A barbarian and our bard are tackling more creatures in the cavern that we've entered. And our ranger is frantically trying to protect the cleric. Just as we've entered this horde of undead, we stumbled across an NPC party. They're tearing their way into some skeletons at the other end of the room, whilst their magic users deal with a ghostly banshee. Now in this situation, some DMs will have a character prepared for the NPCs, and they'll start dicing off against the monsters. 13 plus... missed. As a player, this is a bit irrelevant. I've got 5 heroes here and I've got 5 NPCs and about 10 monsters. So the dice rolls I care about are the ones that my players make and the ones that the monsters make against my players. The 5 NPCs battling each other, I don't need to dice those. And if you think about it, that's 5 PCs, 5 monsters, that's 10 rolls. That's a lot of time for a GM to be playing with themselves. I mean, you're in public, you've got friends over. Don't play with yourself in front of friends. It's a very simple rule. The players are only making a quarter of the dice rolls, and a quarter of the dice rolls are going in against themselves. The other half don't need to be made at all. You don't need to roll. You're telling a story, so you can either arbitrarily decide what happens or make a single generalised success roll, 11 or more here being the success of the NPC heroes, and under that being the success of my NPC monsters. I rolled a 15, so this turn my NPC heroes, my NPC party, has made some progress. I'm going to down a skeleton. Maybe next time I'll give them +2 on rolls, so 8 or more favours the party, 1 to 7 favours the monsters. And I rolled a 9, so they've taken down another one. It doesn't need to be more involved than that, and it's so much faster to just do that generalised success than it is to dice off for each and every action that these characters have. You can add description, you can make out that these are mighty heroes using their magic, you can describe the spell effects going off, you can describe the action, but you don't need to focus all this time spent rolling and dicing off what happens with these guys, because it doesn't involve the players. And at the end of the day, we are here to tell the story about our heroes, not about this other group of adventurers. The same is true if you have an NPC accompanying your heroes. That NPC is there for part of the story, not for you to play the game against yourself. Don't play with yourself in front of other people. That's called masturbation.